Afternoon. This is Real with Robo. I just got the news. You guys may have gotten it like 14 hours ago, but Rustin Shesky, a 7-year veteran on the Kenosha Police Department, he was identified as the shooter of Jacob Blake. Now, here's the thing. What the investigation had found out thus far is he shot him when he went into his car, the front of his car, reaching for something after they first tried to tase him, to tase Jacob Blake. So, here's what it is. They tried other methods before they shot him. Found on the floorboards of his car was a knife. So yes, he was going for a weapon. But the investigation into the police is ongoing. There have also been 3 shootings since the riots started in Kenosha, Wisconsin. 2 are dead, and 1 is expected to survive. The 2 that are dead is a 26-year-old from Silver Lake, Wisconsin, and a 36-year-old from Kenosha. There is a 17-year-old white teenager that has been arrested for allegedly opening fire during the riots and killing someone with a semi-automatic rifle. Now the thing is that when you read the article that I read, you have to go down some to get all the details. And all the details include that he just didn't stand there and open fire with his rifle. They were actually fighting over it. Like 2 to 5 guys, I believe it said. And either way, if he gets convicted for what he's being arrested for, which is alleged first-degree intentional homicide, he's going to be treated like an adult. And as I said, a lot of witnesses are saying that people were fighting for his gun. And so in the wake of those shootings and killings, 500 National Guard were deployed to Kenosha via the governor. The governor is also working with other states to get more National Guard and LEOs in there, which is law enforcement officers. There's a 7 p.m. curfew, and the White House said they will make up to 2,000 National Guard troops available, and they have already sent the FBI and federal marshals to help in Kenosha. So that's basically the whole deal. Jacob Blake was going for a knife. The police officers had already tackled him, already fought with him in the floor. They tried to tase him and eventually had to shoot him. So take it as it is. But like I said before, there is nothing such as an innocent criminal. And I guess Officer Tatum was right. He wasn't going for a lollipop to thank the officers for a job well done and for their service to the community. He was apparently, allegedly, going for a knife. And they had already tried to tase him. They had already fought with him. The last resort was to shoot him to stop his violent response. basically. So that's it. And yes, Rustin Shesky has been named as the officer that shot Jacob Blake in the back while Jacob Blake was going for a weapon after they tried every other avenue. So I don't want to hear nothing from LaDum James, and I don't want to hear nothing from BLM, and I don't want to hear nothing from anybody else. Because, like I stated, he was probably going for something, and they probably tried every other option in the book. And now it is confirmed that they did. However, the Wisconsin Bureau of Investigation is still investigating whether it was a justified or non-justified shooting. And I would gander to guess that it's going to be written off as a justified shooting. However, the two people that were killed during the riots and the one that was wounded cannot be brought back. That's what you guys have done, rioting. And that was not protesting, that was rioting. And the young man apparently was fighting over his gun. So I think if they hold him accountable, they should also hold accountable the people that were fighting him for his gun and pulling on it to make it go off. But that's just my take on it. He had the right to open carry. He believed in police officers. And some say that he was agitated, and he might have just been. But the fact of the matter is, the Daily Wire actually interviewed him before the shooting. And after the shooting, he said, "Oh my God, I just shot someone." And he put the rifle across his shoulder, I'm guessing from a strap, and he put his hands up and surrendered. So we'll see what that investigation comes out as. We'll see what the investigation on Rustin Shesky comes out as. But I am just going to warn my friends, my loved ones, that are my subscribers and my viewers, that it will probably come back as a justified shooting because they had tried every other method to stop him. And when he went for the weapon, they shot him. And with his record, I don't blame them. So we'll see about all that. The investigation isn't over. And I would like everybody that hears this video to please pray for the families of that 26-year-old and the 36-year-old who died during the riots, and the 36-year-old recovering, that he or she is blessed with a speedy and healthy recovery. And that's Real with Robo.